Today we are taking Slok number 10. नात्यद्भुतं भुवन भूषण भूतनाथ भूतैर्गुणैर्भुवि भवन्तमभीष्टुवन्त तुल्या भवन्ति भवतो ननु तेन किं वा भूत्याश्रितं य इह नात्मसमं करोति. This sloka has its philosophical value, but also devotional value. नात्यद्भुतम भुवन भूषण भूतनाथ है भूतैर गुणैर भुवि भवन्तमभीष्टवन्त तुल्या भवन्ति भवतो ननु तेन किं वा भूत्याश्रितं य इह नात्मसमं करोति. So just going towards the word meaning. Bhuvan Bhushan. The term Bhuvan Bhushan, O jewel of the three worlds. Bhuvan means the universe. So Bhushan, jewel, O jewel of the three worlds. Bhutanath hai, Lord of the Bhut. Bhut means Jiva, the Lord of the all living beings. Bhutair Gunair means your real virtues. Each and every living beings have their own virtues, and those virtues are equal, but all virtues are not revealed in our personality. But in the personality of Tirthankar, all the virtues are activated or revealed, or there is no curtain. Bhavantam means your. Abhishtuvantah means extollers, those who want to sing in your bhakti, in your devotion. Bhuvi, in this world. Bhavatah tulya means like you, equal like you. Bhavanti, became. Ati adbhutam means surprise. Na is not. Va, otherwise. Nanu means nishchit, certainly. Tain means of that Lord. Kim, what? Ya iha, in this world. Ashritam, his dependence. Bhutya, in prosperity. Atmasamam, like himself. Nakaroti, does not make. So these are the word term meaning, and this sloka giving us, like, it destroys the poison of snakes. So these are some outer things, but now I would like to concentrate analysis of this sloka. Making someone like oneself, is it possible? According to Jain philosophy, is it possible that someone can make someone as himself? If normally in the world, husband has different mindset, and before his marriage, he made a photo frame. My wife, my like future wife should be like this, should be like this, should be like this. all the liking, he adorned that picture. But when he got engaged and wife comes, when after marriage, after wedding, and then he feel, oh, 40% that picture is not same. 70%, and sometimes some people say 100% that picture is totally different. So then I say, why you made that picture? You should not make. But it is human nature, tendencies. So here, oh Lord, you are giving your devotees a chance that devotee can be like you. In some philosophies, where you can see that nobody can make anything else. But in some places, there is a chance, like Jiva mingle into Brahman. So Jiva is like him. And some places, there is no chance, like Jiva is always Jiva and Brahma is always Brahma. So God is one and there is no chance to be a God. But it is a beauty of Jain philosophy that Bhakta bhi Bhagavan bhi hai. I fondly remember Arhat Vandana. बिंदु भी हम सिंधु भी हैं भक्त भी भगवान भी हैं छिन्न कर सब ग्रंथियों सुप्त चेतन को जगाए भाव भीनी वंदना भगवान चरणों में चढ़ाए. We are Bindu and we are Sindhu. Means everything within us. And, in that context, a soul is something like Vedantic philosophy? No, it is not like that. In Vedantic philosophy, Brahman is one all pervading, and when the Jivatma, when they finish their karma, they mingle with the Brahma. So, no separate existence and no self existence. So, here in Jain philosophy, like how Bhagavan can make his devotee as himself. It's the beauty of Jain darshan. When Gautam Swami, he started crying, "Oh Lord, I have initiated thousands of monks. As soon as they have seen the Samavasaran, the flag of the Samavasaran moving, and after that they got Keval Gyan, omniscient knowledge. So years and years passed, and I'm there only, and so many. My disciple, whom I initiated into monkhood, they became omniscient. Now, Gautam's mind started moving and thinking, what is my future? And if you dedicate to someone, your future should be secure. So Lord Mahavira, When he became omniscient, many of Gautam's initiated disciples became omniscient. Then Gautam raised a question: when that day will come for me, when that sun arise for me, and at that time Bhagavan Maha say, Gautam, one day you will become similar to me. You will also liberate, and you will also achieve omniscient knowledge. So, a wise person like Gautam, he also disappointed, get into the trap of negativity. So, people like common masses, why, how they can become. But in this sloka, what is the beauty of that master who is not giving chance, or who is not making his subordinates, his juniors, as equal to him? But in the Jaina philosophy, the door is open. In Muslim religion, God is one, Allah is one. In Christianity, Allah is one. Some Vedantic philosophy, Brahman is one. Nobody has that power to be that. The Brahman, the God, is always one and always that the same. No change at all. So in this philosophy, the philosophy of Jain Atma Kartritvavad, this is very important philosophy of Jainism. So here Acharya Mantum said, O Lord, whoever elogies you, your real quality became akin to you. There is no space of autocracy in Jainism. It is similar that celestial beings, the all living beings. Here, Tirthankar is one. And he has 14,000 monks and 36,000 nuns, Tirthankar Mahavir. In his Samosran, divine being, human being, animals, all are sitting. Many omniscients, Keval Jnani, then Avadi Jnani, Manah Paryav Jnani, mind reading, and other knowledgeable person. So all have that capacity. Today they are sitting in front of Lord, but one day they can become. Today they have that power within them. Bindu bhi, but Sindhu. One day a drop can develop into ocean because it has capacity. Similarly, today there is the difference of Swami and Sevak, the Malik, boss, and his juniors. So seniority hierarchy is there. But one day will come, then Gautam and Mahavir. If we see today the soul of Gautam and soul of Mahavir, there is no difference. Here, Tirthankar has specially enormous punya, and due to those punyas, Tirthankar can achieve. Tirthankar have enormous power, enormous popularity, and enormous different celestial powers and different vocal powers, vachanatishay, jnanatishay. So all these are kind of punyai, meritorious karma due to Tirthankar life. But when they liberate, When Gautam liberated and Bhagavan Mahavir also already liberated, both became equal. There is no difference in the properties of the soul, in the knowledge, in the perception. Everything is equal. All changes, all differences, what we can see in this world is that only due to karma, when all karma annihilated, then there is no difference. There is a good example that in celestial beings, Anuttar Vimana, and they all are Ahamindra, means they are self-governed heavenly beings. Everyone is equal. Everyone lives a peaceful life. And in that situation, there is no difference. Everyone stay in the same position, same situation, and same power. Why this happened? Because they are in Anuttar Vimana. And in Anuttar Vimana, they have same power, same status. No senior, no junior. Nobody is boss. Everybody is boss. But they have special kind of self-discipline, special type of punya, and special type of their power. And due to that power, there is no difference. Similarly, in the mukti, in the liberating state, and in that liberation state, there is no change. Just everybody is equal in the pure existence. But the question arises, why in the devotion, in the bhakti, how a Lord can give us way to become the Lord? Sometime if someone do something and if their company is doing very well, they don't give their recipe, might be edible or any drinks or anything. They keep their recipe in their custody. They don't keep it out that people can make the same thing because it is company's monopoly. And there, but in the field of spirituality, there is no monopoly. Everybody who walks for the spirituality, he reaches there. So this is the openness. Nothing is hidden. It is open, but open secret that we have to work. We have to be aware of it, and that awareness will make us as our God. So one who in normally, uh, if there is some junior, might be there is increment or there is something, but no boss is making him as equal. So, oh Lord, it is your religion where we have space that each and every soul can become a sadhu. Every soul have the power to become totally pure. And that purity will governed by self-effort, atma kartritva. Here, the boon is not granted in that way. So, in Agamos, it is written, Appa katta vikattaye, duhanaye suhanaye, Appa mittam mittam che, dupattiye supattiye, maker or unmaker of pleasure and pain. For the soul itself, none else. The soul is friend or foe, involved in good and evil. So this is our Atma. If the Atma has taken right exit and right time. Otherwise, if you lost one exit, you are moving and moving in the whirlpool of the samsara. So the right exit at right time. I remember once we went House of Common, and on the way back, when we went from Suez, so it was easy. Just we took a tube and we reached there. By coming back to the center, we have to go to Cricklewood. And at that time, someone said, like, Samniji, I'm interested, don't go by the train. I will take you by my car. We thought, okay, it was afternoon program, so we thought, okay, we will reach there. And that day, luckily, normally we keep a water bottle with us. That day we had finished already one bottle, so there was no water. But we thought, no worry, it is 4 o'clock. We will reach in an hour, and still it is summer days, so still we will have 2.5 hour in our hand. So we will do our dinner and drink water, and then we can do Chovihar. But as soon as we reached at the roundabout, that lady took a wrong exit. Then I said, because after that I know the way. Then I said, oh my God, you have taken a wrong exit. And where you can turn. Then she noticed and she said, yes, it is wrong exit. But Samniji, don't worry. After 5.5 kilometer, I can change. So we will be there. And after 20 minutes, again, we are on the roundabout. And I told, be aware this time. And again, unfortunately, she took again wrong exit. We were on the same path and we moving. And then I thought, let me keep my peace and not to say anything. Otherwise, might she get upset or she don't, and like, so at least. So it took again half an hour. We again on the same place. And this time I thought not to say, be aware of this and that. But unfortunately, she again took a wrong exit. And at that time, his husband called, where are you? We are waiting. We already reached home. I hope you dropped some easy. Then she answered him that I took a wrong exit, so still I'm there, and I think soon I will. But it is our third chance. So every time we spent half and half, and then it was traffic time, and you know, unfortunately, again, fourth time she took wrong exit. She became so cautious and worried, and she took this. So, this happened in actual life, but our jiva, due to the karmic influence, the influence of jnana varaniya karma, those person who don't do any effort to know about the karma sthiti, the liberation, and the binding karma, because they are not aware. And then darshana varni karma, their faith is moving here and there. Then antaraya karma. So, food was there, water was there, but we had antaraya karma. So that day, sunset, we couldn't drink water or no food, no water. But sometimes it happens. So similarly, in this worldly life, if we are not aware, so there are so many exits, and in the right decision, if we do wrong decision, we are in the trap or we are in the whirlpool of the samsara. So very, very important to be aware that what is life, and it is not on others, it is on our own self. Appa nai veyarani, Appa me kood samali, Appa kam duhadhenu, Appa me nandanam vanam. The stream of infernal is the soul. Vaitarani Nadi, the dreadful river of the hell. Appa me kood samali, it is the tree of infernal area. So this is our soul. Koot salmali, normally a tree gives shade, a shadow, and cool breeze and fruits and flowers. But this hellish tree is painful tree, is not giving you shadow. It is biting, and its leaves are so sharp like a weapon. Its flowers are like torturing. So, but same time, appa kam duhadenu. This is our self, our Atman is who grant the boons like a Kamadhenu, the cow of the heaven, and also Appa me Nandanam Vanam. This is the Garden of Eden. It is the Garden of Heaven. And so, if our soul is in wrong exit or wrong activities, then it is like the river of hell and the tree of hell. And when the soul is indulges in meritorious act, religious act, in spiritual activities, then that is like a Kamadhenu guy, like the cow of heaven, which grant the boons, and like the garden of heaven, Nandanvan. So it is our soul. And that is Atma Kartritva. So why and how we can understand that, hey Prabhu, if we pray you, we became like you, or you have given this space that one can be a Paramatman, one can be an Atman, and that Atman has the power to change himself from the devotee to the God. Because the path is laid by the God, and path is open to all, and each and every soul has the freedom, free will. The Kantian philosophy is coming bit near to the Jain philosophy, that free will, if our effort in the right direction, we can we can attain the right perception, right knowledge, and right way of life. So which is very, very important to understand the theory of self effort, and that self effort will make us, okay, I have that power, I have that address. The address of what? To become a god. And that is Lokant. So Bhagwan laid the whole path, and that path will lead us towards the moksha. Samyak Gyan Darshan Charitrani moksha. One who follow the path, they can reach there. Those who don't follow the path, they don't reach there. So very, very important. If a soul do its effort, that can reach. And therefore, in the sloka, O Bhagwan, You have given this opportunity that one day one can be like you, and therefore, uh, if one can be like you, one can understand and achieve the state नात्याद्भुतम भुवन भूषण भूतनाथ है भूतैर गुणैर भुवि भवन्तमभीष्टवन्त तुल्या भवन्ति भवतो ननु तेन किन्वा. So, O Lord, you make like you, bhutyasritam ya ihanatma samam karoti. In some companies, they give you chance to rise, and you can reach up to the higher level with your self effort. Similarly, some company, if there is a person who start work, he is there in the same situation. I remember that one lady in our university, his husband is a peon, and lady was only 8th grade pass. And after that, she did a bridge course, and after that, she did BA, MA, MPhil, and she always passed with the flying color. Husband is still 4th grade worker, is a cleaner, but the lady rise and rising and touching. One day she became an assistant professor, lecturer, and means reader. She is progressing. But how? She always have that respect. It is my husband. And due to husband is working in this university, I got half of the fee exempted. And I tried. I worked hard. Even during my exam, might he came so tired from the work, but he always supported me. And therefore, now we can live a nice life. But Samniji, I never think that he is so junior worker. We have no saying because he has given me opportunity to rise. So, sometime one person uh, given a chance and he became so egoistic. No, there is no room in the progress if someone want to progress. So those who follow the path of Bhagwan, which is laid by the Bhagwan, and in his devotion, he think, I want to be, Hey Prabhu, mare tare jevu thavu che. So Tare Jev Tauche means I want to be like you. One day I would like to liberate myself from the trap of samsara and the trap of karma. And one day that will possible. That is possible. So Tulya Bhavanti Bhavato. So one day Bhakta can become a Bhagwan, drop can develop as a ocean, and total development as Gautam, a disciple, became one day an omniscient and finally liberated. And today, Gautam and Mahavir, there is no difference. So it is the beauty of Atmakartritvavad, it is the beauty of liberating state, it is the beauty that each and every soul is equal there. There is no Bhakta, no Bhagwan, all are in the same status. So this is the beauty. Om Arham, Om Arham. If you have any question, you can unmute yourself and ask question for 5 minutes. No question? Okay. Then I'll do Mangal part. Or you can't unmute yourself?
नहीं, we can unmute शमनी जी.
Okay.
Unmute कर सकते हैं. वंदना करती है आपको.
हाँ, मंगल पाठ. चत्तारि मंगलम अर्हंता मंगलम सिद्धा मंगलम साहु मंगलम केवली पन्नतो धम्मो मंगलम चत्तारि लोगुत्तमा अर्हंता लोगुत्तमा सिद्धा लोगुत्तमा साहु लोगुत्तमा केवली पन्नतो धम्मो लोगुत्तमो चत्तारि शरणं पवज्जामि अर्हन्ते शरणं पवज्जामि सिद्धे शरणं पवज्जामि साहु शरणं पवज्जामि केवली पन्नतं धम्मं शरणं पवज्जामि चैताभारहं वासं चक्रवट्टी महिध्यो सन्ति सन्ति करेलोये पत्तो गई मणोत्तरम चैताभारहं वासं चक्रवट्टी महिध्यो सन्ति सन्ति करेलोये पत्तो गई मणोत्तरं चैताभारहं वासं चक्रवट्टी महिध्यो सन्ति सन्ति करेलोये पत्तो गई मणोत्तरं पत्तो गई मणोत्तरं. ओम अर्हं.
वंदामि नमः.